Podcast Network. This is the Lifestyle Live Podcast.
Faces you know and a team you can trust. Stories that form your heart. Lifestyle Live. Lifestyle Live. Lifestyle Live.
Welcome back, everybody. She is a former sports industry leader turned life and leadership coach who made the leap from a fun, glamorous job into entrepreneurship. This is so interesting to me. Heather Lowey is here again, a life coach, writer, and speaker, joining us now. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
This had to be super scary. just a
smidge,
little bit.
Just a little bit.
But yeah, big leap, right? Tell us what happened.
Yeah, well, you know when you feel that urge to do something else, even if you really enjoy what you're doing,
right?
But just have this kind of deep calling of there's something else that my talents and gifts are ready for.
Yeah, sure.
And so that's kind of what happened. I knew I wanted to do something different, but I had no idea what.
And that's tricky, and you're not alone. I'm sure a lot of people feel the same way, but then it's like, where do I go from here? Where do I take this confusion? And you are here to offer a little bit of help.
I am. So I'm often asked, what made you decide? How did you know?
Where's that light bulb moment? Yeah.
The light bulb, correct. And so I would call it the 3 M's of making a leap. And that is mindset, mentors, and momentum.
And momentum.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to go through all of these. Okay, let's start with the first one.
Very good. Mindset. Anytime we want to do something, it's scary, right?
Yeah.
So we really need to check in with our mindset and say, are we looking at things through a lens of choice? Or are we thinking like all the can'ts, all the I shoulds, right? And so checking in on that mindset, thinking about, am I looking at things through a winning or learning mindset? That takes away the pressure of thinking that I'm going to fail at something. And so
that's the scariest thing for people, isn't it? Well, I can't do this, I'm going to fail. Then you talk yourself out of it.
You do. We also tend to think about the end result, right? And there's about 50, 60, 100 steps sometimes before we even get to that point. And so really thinking about, okay, what is my mindset around this? What do I want to win at? What do I want to learn at?
And then you also say momentum.
Yes, momentum. Momentum is a key here because we try to rely on motivation, and sometimes motivation just doesn't come.
Sometimes you just don't have it.
Correct. So really, I talk to my clients a lot about we're going to build momentum. We're going to take one step. What's the hardest part about going for a run? Putting on your shoes, right? And so how do we just take that one step? How do we sit down and write out what do we think, what are all the possibilities for ourselves?
Because if you think about everything you have to do, it can get a bit overwhelming, so much so that you're like, okay, I don't even want to start. I don't even want to do it, but it's this little bitty steps to get you there.
It's the little
and
steps.
They add up. They really do.
They do. I have a client who sets a timer for 5 minutes on something she doesn't want to do. And oftentimes that is the momentum build that she needs to complete out a task and then work on it for 30, 40 minutes, an hour, whatever that is. But setting that timer to build into that motivation, and that's the momentum that I talk about.
Okay, let's talk about the last M, and I love that you put this on there, mentors, because I always say, people need people.
Oh, that's exactly. People do need people. We need that connection, but not only the connection of peers, but people that are out there doing the things that we want to do, that we aspire to be someday, or a version of them someday. So speaking to them, talking to them, asking questions. What do they see? What am I not seeing because I'm stuck in my little bucket here that you can see?
And knowledge is power. And once you know, then of course you can make those decisions, hopefully with a little bit more ease.
Lifestyle Live. Lifestyle Live.
From the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is the Lifestyle Live Podcast. Thank you for listening. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe to this podcast wherever you get your podcasts. And connect for even more on Facebook and at lifestylelive.tv.
Faces you know and a team you can trust. Stories that form